This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
It's a season.
24/7 Buffandemonium isn't just a page.
It's a family.
A passionate group of positive Buffalo football fans
who embrace the character and fight of this team.
We strive to embody this passion
and present a fan-first perspective
without all the fluff. Enter the K-Gun Report.
Season 2.
The first season was exciting for 24/7 Buffandemonium.
Talking football, connecting with fans, and having quality conversation.
This season, we're stepping it up, and we want you all to come be a part of the conversation.
On March 9th, 2021,
the K-Gun Report
is back.
Let's go, Buffalo!
On my way to Buffalo right now, man. Just want to give a shout out to the 24/7 BF gang. Y'all started y'all podcast last year and it's moving, it's doing numbers, man. So just want to say shout out to y'all. Continue handle, good luck on that Rager also. Let me know the date. I might have to pull up to that thing if y'all having a second annual. So shout out to y'all. Keep doing y'all thing on y'all podcast. Stay interesting. Keep adding the fans, man. Keep adding the fans. And do y'all thing, man. Mr. Y Show out.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous group.
It's a new year.
And a new season.
24/7 Buffandemonium isn't just a page.
It's a family.
A passionate group of positive Buffalo football.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with.
Bills fans, ladies and gentlemen, it's Jarrod from 24/7 Buffandemonium presents the K-Gun Report, episode 25 of season 2. My other two amigos here. We got Scott. Hey. And Swank. Yo. And we got 2 extra screens on the TV today, or on Facebook Live or YouTube, depending on where you're watching from. We have, first of all, from Rochester's Hyatt Regency, executive chef, old childhood friend of ours, and lifelong Bills fan, Josh Cook.
What's up, everybody?
What up,
Why can't he be a lifelong friend either? He's a childhood friend, a lifelong Bills fan. He could be a lifelong friend too, can he?
No,
Yes,
there was
he
a
can.
bunch of gray areas in the between the time he was an adolescent until he was a young adult. He was an asshole. Now he's
That time he didn't return Tecmo Super Bowl, we kind of were pissed at him a little bit, but we could get over it.
Yeah, when they picked Odd Job on Goldfinger, we were upset.
Oh, man.
And also joining us is another special guest tonight from www.buffaloautographs.com and Facebook page Buffalo Autographs. Mr. Ryan Hickman.
What's up, guys?
What's up, brother?
Welcome, you guys.
Welcome. All right, let's get this thing started. If we get 40 viewers on YouTube and Facebook at the same time, I'm going to chug a beer. Anybody else going to chug one?
I'm going to chug a beer.
I only have one.
There you go. You go. All right, Scott and myself, we're wearing the Notorious Dig shirts. We still have those available if anyone's interested. Scott or Swank and Josh are wearing those 24/7 Buffandemonium logo shirts. If anyone's interested,
I was right in sync. You're a natural at this, Cookie.
I try, man.
There you go. All right, we have another event coming up. Oh, there it is. There's the Buffalo Autographs jersey given to us to give away by that man down there, Ryan Hickman. That's the Beasley COA home jersey. You make a comment on tonight's live feed, you are entered on the Fandemonium Wheel of Destiny. Destiny. Oh, listen. Did it go? There we go.
I got it all over my ear.
And we might as well mention it right now. September 10th. Scott, I'm going to let you lead the way with this because usually you're good with it. September 10th, what's going on?
See if it can roll off the tongue like it did last week. September 10th is our regular season Rager, guys. It's the first one we're having. The Regency, the Hyatt Regency at Rochester is hosting for us. Awesome venue. Holds 150 people. It'd be awesome if we got 150 people there. But we've got food, we've got booze, we've got raffles, we've got a live show, we've got a partner, Buffalo Autographs, donating jerseys for this thing. This is awesome. It's a good way for Bills fans to get together. Like I said, I know Buffalo's having Soho's event that same day. They do their thing. It's the Mafia coming together there. We want the Mafia coming together in the Rochester area, and it's a great way just for all of us Bills fans to get together 3 days before the season opener. It's going to be hyped. So come have a drink with us, eat some food, and let's talk Buffalo Bills football.
Speaking of eat food, that's the executive chef of the Hyatt over there. Josh, you got to have a menu up there for us when we get there?
Yeah. I'm actually working on a new fall menu. I'm going to try to get together the night before, so be nice and fresh and up to date and some new stuff.
I was telling Josh, buffalo cauliflower, buffalo chips, buffalo. There will be no ranch. There will be no ranch on the menu, I don't think, right? Josh?
So, Katrina and I were talking about this specifically, and she said, well, because I was going to surprise you guys and fly up. And she goes, well, you want to go up there and eat, right? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you still can't taste. So,
Dude, that was the
man,
worst
you got
part
a
about
week.
it, man.
We'll describe it to you, man.
Now's the time, Ryan, to do all these challenges where it's like the ghost peppers. You have no idea that it's hot. Just
dude, bar bets, man. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, if I could find the time, I would.
So, Jarrod, I want to throw this out there. So, I threw out a little teaser about an hour ago, and for those of you, the fans that have seen it, just for this hour during the show, Ryan and Buffalo Autographs are not giving away, but you can go to their site. And if you Venmo and Cash App, you'll see all the information down below, and leave a code 247BF. You can get a Josh Allen jersey for $260, down from $315, almost an 18% discount, and a Singletary jersey for $70, down from $90. Crazy discount. It's only for this hour, and make sure you let him know when you Venmo or Cash App that's from 24/7. That's the only way you're doing it, and it's only for this hour. That's it. You come on later and you want to do it, it's not going to count. So
I've literally got both phones ready to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, and we'll remind you later if you're coming in later, but get on. The prices are going to go up because it's going to be harder to get these guys to sign these memorabilia. So get the deals while they can. Ryan's awesome enough to offer these things. So
It's only on Facebook. We're not doing it on the website, where it's straight on Facebook. So once you put in your Venmo or Cash App, immediately message us and we'll take care of you.
Perfect. We're going to get to this Bills game pretty soon.
Hold on. Sorry, we got breaking news coming in right now from Brent Thomason. Breaking news: 19 minutes after Jake Hollister being released, Zach Ertz was spotted at Wingnuts.
There you go. There you go. Those of you who don't know, Brent
Cheers,
Thomason has he likes this Zach Ertz fella. Before we get to that 19-0 win that the Bills had over Green Bay, I want to let Ryan take over for a second. Again, he's going to be sponsoring the Hyatt Regency for the jersey giveaway. Ryan,
he's sponsoring tonight.
He's sponsoring tonight.
Hell.
Let us know what signings and what's going on for you for the next couple of weeks.
So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff. I'm going to pull it up right now. COVID is very, very difficult to deal with for us. It's everybody saw McKenzie get fined $15,000, and all of a sudden he went and got vaccinated. So that's what we're dealing with. If they get spotted with us or with anybody, the rumor has it they'll get fined. So I understand both sides of the fence. So, and anyways, we got. I'm not going to say we have signings coming, but we will have the merchandise ready to go. So we'll have Poyer, Hyde, McKenzie, Dawkins, Gabriel Davis, who in my opinion is the future of Buffalo Bills. That's just me.
That's what Scott was just saying too.
I really think Gabriel Davis. I mean, if you guys ever have a chance to meet him, he is the most down to earth guy, and so is Dion. Dion Dawkins actually. I saw him. Somebody said something to him at the signing a few weeks back, and he went from, "Hey guys, you already snowed up. Don't do that." So I kind of, I'm knee high to a grasshopper already, but to see him flip and I was like, oh yeah, no, I don't have a problem with you.
I won't.
You don't want, yeah, yeah. So great people though, great guys to be around. Spencer Brown, Benny the Butcher, Basham. I don't want to butcher his name. Help me out. Rousseau? Is that it?
Yep. Gregory Rousseau. Group.
And then we got Diggs. So, and I'm personally working with Dom Brown. When we go to Tennessee, Miami, Tampa, Jacksonville, New Orleans, hopefully New Orleans. Prayers go out to those guys. But hopefully we'll be able to put on a show for those backer clubs. We're going to try to work something out.
Sweet.
I've heard of some of Dom's music, and he does a pretty good job with the Mafia and putting some lyrics together to make it sound nice for sure.
Definitely.
He could do it on the fly too. It's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah. And I just want to remind everybody, Buffalo Autographs, we're a family-owned company, and the profit that we do get literally goes to our son's college fund. So let's say tonight, for example, Josh Allen jersey, $260. We buy it for $230. Well, that $30 goes towards his college fund. We don't use it for anything else. So we just reinvest that $230 and to get more merchandise. So we're different from, our competitors. And I just want to remind everybody that, this isn't about us making the money, because it's not. It's about my son's experience meeting the players after COVID, hopefully, and him building this business up with me and creating memories. So that's it.
Oh, Ryan, you said it a bunch of times. You want to, and we believe that this is the time for the Buffalo Bills. And if you want to be a part of this history, what the Bills are doing for these next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, get your memorabilia now while you can, before, the more games these guys win, the more Super Bowl appearances they make, the prices are going to go up. So get on it now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. In my heart, I really do believe that this is the year for the Buffalo Bills. I really do.
Good night.
Good night, buddy. I love you.
Hey, Parker. Can we see him real quick? Hey, buddy.
What up, dude?
What's up, mister?
What's up, buddy?
He's as big as a Bills fan as they get, right?
You tell him?
Hey.
Do it.
Sure.
No. All right. I love you.
Love you.
Good night, buddy.
Have a good day.
This year alone, Josh is only doing like 4 signings. And I think he's cutting that back to 3. I'm not 100%. I don't want to freak anybody out, but these players with COVID, they're taking care of themselves. Their body is their office. That's their machinery. So to put that in jeopardy, is it really worth, the little bit of cash we give them to do some memorabilia for them? Right. No. So it's not like the 90s where everybody's like, yeah, I'll sign it. Yeah. Sure. Not like that anymore. Not like that.
A little Talladega Nights signing people's breasts.
Yeah, it's definitely not like that anymore. Definitely not.
Yo, I want to say real quick about Buffalo Autographs. I'm not just a spokesperson, but I'm a happy customer.
Look at the smile on his face.
Oh God, I was so happy he sent this up to me. That's Bruce Smith right there, baby. Oh God, mwah. This shit. You want to know something secret? 27 BF fam. Scott held this hostage from me until I did enough work for this live stream to where he was satisfied. Look at him sipping his drink all smug. He's taking a vacation up there on the back of my hard work, I tell you.
The lodges at Oak Point is where I am. They have 4 lodges that are amazing. Looks out on St. Lawrence Bay and St. Lawrence River. It's beautiful. Look them up. I mean, this place is amazing. They have awesome swimming. There's places right down the road you can go. Everything's just a 20-minute drive away, and it's quiet and relaxing. I don't know if you saw the image behind me earlier in the show, but this place is pretty amazing, quiet, and the owners are awesome.
Sweet. Yeah, I saw they put a little plug out for the show.
Yeah, they put a little plug out on the show. Again,
that's awesome.
The lodge is at Oak Point at the Thousand Islands in Hammond, New York, for sure.
Hell yeah. Yo, so before we get moving on to some Bills business here, maybe we could talk a little more about the Rager. It's a $10 entry fee. That $10 entry fee gets you entered to win a signed Josh Allen COA jersey, or a signed Ed Oliver COA jersey, or a signed Tremaine Edmonds COA jersey. Also, we're going to have fresh new tees. They're this design, but red shirts, blue buffalo with the white outline. They look pretty slick. I also got some Big Boot Babyface Bass stickers on the way. They're blue and they're nice. And then we got some of the red stickers too coming. It's going to be a great night, man. Huh?
Diggs
will be there. That's misleading, dude.
Surprise!
Stevie said he might come next year. I don't know. But
who was that? Who was that? Sean Byers that took it skydiving?
Yeah. Wasn't that
That's
sick?
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That was sick. Yeah.
So real quick, I just wanted to throw it over to Cookie here, and can you tell us a little bit about that deck up there on the fourth floor, third floor?
Sure. Yeah. So up on the 4th floor, we got a nice little, they call it a terrace. It's what they did was they took like 3 or 4 guest rooms and they blew the walls out and turned it into a bar, and then put this big patio up outside, a couple fire pits. We got some cornhole boards out there.
I might fly up.
Do it, dude. Come up.
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, you get a good look of the nicer part of the city. We've full service up there, so there's a full bar. The food will be coming up from the downstairs kitchen, but it'll be a good time.
Yeah, man. We're excited. If anybody's been on our page, Scott posted a bunch of pictures that he took when he was up there checking things out, and it looks dope as shit. So, do like Ryan Hickman. Just I think you just you inked it in. You're definitely coming up on September 10th for the Rager, I heard. So that's cool.
I need a break from traveling, man. When I went up there for the signing before I got COVID, I lost Parker's Switch.
Oh yeah,
like a Switch?
No, his Nintendo Switch. I lost my wife's signed hat.
Jesus,
that was signed
dude.
by it was just a mess. I got all the merchandise home.
There you go. And real quick, you don't have to go to the Rager to enjoy this terrace. I mean, this is something that's new to them. They're trying to get it out there. So I was there. The place is beautiful. You can have parties there. You can have it holds 150 people, so you can hold quite a bit of people there. And it's right in Rochester. Very easy to get in the Rochester area. And it's like you said, outdoor area, fire pits, food, booze, everything you can hope for, indoor, outdoor. So if it rains, you can go inside.
Are you guys?
So that's where we're holding the Super Bowl party.
I don't think it's going to hold that many people, but I mean, if the Hyatt wants to work something with 24/7 Buffandemonium, we can talk about it.
No, he didn't say host the Super Bowl. He said hold the Super Bowl party.
Oh,
yeah, man.
Yeah, we good. We got 150 VIPs in our group. Don't worry about it.
Josh, you writing all this down?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and if we get enough people, I mean, we have other rooms we can put you in. So, I mean, I'm down for whatever.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And wink, wink, there might be something coming from the Hyatt later on this week. So.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Don't say anything.
Okay, you got it.
I
can hear your ice clinking around in your glass.
Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful?
All right, Jared, what we got?
All right. Before we get started, I put a little puppy up here, cute little black lab. Not everybody knows this, but my brother lost his little Emma Lou last Thursday. She lived a great life, had many puppies. We call her the protector of all the babies because she was one truly amazing dog. So I just want to do a holler out to Emma quick.
Yeah.
Keep it together, Scott.
Man.
Cheers. That's why I'm drinking vodka tonight. 14 years. She's a great dog.
All right. Buffalo Bills beat the Green Bay Packers 19-0 this past Saturday. And the last preseason game of the year, 3-0 in the preseason. Swank, I'm going to go right down to you.
Oh, yeah.
What did you think about Mr. Quarterback number 1, Josh Allen's play and the rest of the team?
I mean, I thought it was okay.
I thought it was killer.
No, man, he was killer. Like, I think Tasker and who was the other guy that always does the preseasons with him? I can't remember. Doesn't matter.
Cynthia Freeland was on the sidelines.
Yeah, I knew that you knew about that. But no, man. I mean, they said it in the broadcast. Like he looks like he's in midseason form. Like he looked comfortable. They got themselves in that stupid position before he threw that Gabe touchdown. It was probably the only like bonehead thing out of all of his drives, I would say, that happened. And it wasn't that big a deal. And he just, man, he threw a rope to Gabe Davis, man. That ball was beautiful, and it didn't look like it was anything for him. He just sat there, picked it out, and shot it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. You got to see everything you wanted to see. Emmanuel Sanders, Jesus, doesn't look like he's having any trouble getting acclimated to Josh Allen at all. How many balls did he catch? Bees
on that first drive, yeah.
Bees had a couple great catches. I mean,
he's got whacked. I don't know if you guys saw it, but he's got whacked in the back of the head.
Yeah, he got cracked. I don't know, man. It was just for as far as the offense is concerned, more of the same. We were all just waiting to see what Josh looked like, right? And Josh came out and he was 10 of 11, and
he looked like he was having fun too.
Oh yeah, a blast.
That's important.
A blast. Led 2 touchdown drives. I don't know how much more you want in the preseason. Dude
you
threw
see
for
that
almost 200
touchdown
yards
pass?
and a half. Not even a half,
Well, he went 20 for 26, 194 yards, and 2 touchdowns in less than a half because he didn't go out there for the last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
10 for 11, I believe, was that first drive. Jesus.
Yeah.
But the whole having fun thing, I mean, that touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis, him and Morris jumped in each other's arms. It was almost like it was a regular season game. I mean,
He's the future, man. Gabe is the future.
Oh,
I wrote that down when I was watching the game. I was like, the future, man. Like,
yeah.
Gabe's. If you watch, I wish I've said this 1,000 times. I'm a fundamental guy. If you watch his feet work, God, he is so close to Diggs. It's ridiculous. Like his moves are sick.
And I mean, what else would you expect? Like a dude that's as smart as Gabe Davis, as talented as Gabe Davis, and then you have Stephon Diggs as your ultimate mentor, and then hey, let's throw in Emmanuel Sanders and Cole Beasley too. Like, let's make
this.
Guys. If you could like just build the perfect receiver.
Yep.
Would it be those three dudes and then like what, like put them on stilts and make them Megatron too? Like I don't know, what else can you ask for?
I mean, you saw the separation with that catch. Yeah. Last year you saw the toe drag swag a couple times in the Colts game, and this is all happening faster than I thought it would for Gabriel Davis. But with Beasley being on the wrong side of 30, Emmanuel Sanders obviously a little older than him. Diggs is the only other guy on the roster that's under 30, except for Kumaro, who's wow, Kumaro is toe drag swagging, and the catch that wasn't caught, we missed out of bounds by that much, was a pretty amazing catch.
Which is he receiver number 7 right now? Because he made the 53-man roster. So
Stevenson, I think, is 7. So Kumaro's on the roster.
Stevenson's number 7.
Yeah.
Kumaro's number 6.
Does that shock anybody?
That he made the roster?
Yeah, it didn't shock me at all.
No.
We said 6 all along, and a couple shows ago, I said if there is a 7th, it's because there's keeping Stevenson, and that's what they decided was to keep him. But Gabriel Davis, like I said, things are happening faster than I thought they would, and I think he's the legit number 2. Emmanuel Sanders was brought in to be that, but I think the Bills' offense ran a little better with Gabriel Davis in there instead of John Brown, who got cut from the Raiders today. But I think Gabriel Davis is sitting pretty at number 2, and he definitely is the future.
I think they brought in Emmanuel Sanders to kind of take a little pressure off of Diggs, though, too. And he's a great slot wide receiver. I mean, when you're a DB and you know that there's experience on the field like Emmanuel Sanders and Diggs, you can't double team Diggs the whole game. Yeah, I mean, because if you're a good DB in the back of your head, you're like, where is number 1? Yeah. Where is he? So.
And what makes the whole thing dangerous, Ryan, is the fact, okay, who do I got to make sure we cover on this route? Who do we got to make sure we cover on this play? But then there's a quarterback back there that knows exactly what he's doing.
I'll tell you right now, I don't foresee if a team plays us man coverage, you can go ahead and chalk up an L. you might as well just quit it like when you walk out into the field, because you're not playing Buffalo's offense, man. You're just not. If you do, you want to lose the game and you want the number 1 overall pick, period.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you're a rich man on the St. Lawrence, like laughing into your drink thing is the funniest thing I think I've ever seen on this show. That was also, we're at 30.
Hey,
we're at
Hammond's,
34
New York,
viewers.
At the lodges at Oak Point, just so you know.
We're at 34 viewers total right now, so
yeah,
we could bounce up another 6. All you boys are finishing your drinks.
Oh, I got a fresh one here to chug down.
I'll tell you what, anyway. I'll make it a better deal. I'll make it a better deal.
What do you got?
If we get to 50, I'll give away a Singletary jersey.
Damn.
You gotta post that somewhere. Let's get it out there.
Damn. Did you guys hear that?
All of us 50 Singletary. Okay.
You guys better just jump on every tablet, computer you got in your house right now. You're giving away a Singletary jersey. Holy shit.
Ryan, I want to go back to Gabe Davis. That you mentioned him a little earlier. And Josh, you mentioned how he's the future. Toe drag swag last year. Couple diving catches against Miami. That one catch he had up the sideline. He could have got pushed out of bounds 2 or 3 times, but he just sparked up and ran up there. That's your 2. That's our 2 guy.
That's that comes down to showing up.
Yeah.
Not having the mentality of this is a game. And even though it's preseason, this is a game. That's that mentality that I love to see out of NFL players. Because me, again, going back to fundamentals, I saw Emmanuel Sanders, who's been in the league forever and a day, run up down the sideline. He had the ball in the other hand, and I'm like, okay, McCoy, what are you doing?
Right.
Put that ball on the other side. And when Josh runs it, I just want to scream at the TV and and then he scores a touchdown, and then I do scream at the TV. So, but yeah, I mean, this team is really talented. I am a little concerned about our run defense, as always. But we have a great defensive head coach. We have a defensive coordinator who's amazing, and I don't see him with us next year, unfortunately. But I do worry about our defensive line, and there is some talent on that line. I don't get how we get pushed around.
I agree a little bit with that, especially from what you saw in the preseason play with. I mean, everybody's focusing on these edge rushers, right? And I think that's kind of like
inside is what's concerning.
Exactly. You got these like high-profile, new, young defensive ends, but then the inside, you kind of got the same old story. The only thing I'll say about it is that the couple bigger runs that I saw him get broke on, it wasn't the starters. We haven't seen that starting line. We haven't seen Starr back in there with the continuity with whoever's going to be, him and Ed, and then whoever's going to be on the outsides, right? And that's the only thing I'm holding out hope for, is that's what's going to make the difference when they turn it up. Week 1, somebody tries to run it at them, and they already have it planned out.
We're going to find out week 1,
right? Yeah, absolutely. Because all
we're going to find out week 1.
Yeah, unless Roethlisberger gets a bunch of stem cells shot into his elbow. nothing's gonna happen there. So, but I thought it was the John Brown thing. I thought was interesting because all of us loved John Brown, right? And when he got cut, everybody was pretty bummed out about it. I think he was bummed out about it. He kind of
Parker cried.
Yeah, man. He kind of said some, like, it wasn't like it was like shady stuff or anything, but he was just kind of like, I thought it was different, right? Like he thought he was there. But man, like seeing him go to LA, not that like I think Gruden is anything but an idiot, but like how does he get cut, dude? How does John Brown
there's something going on that we don't know about behind closed doors. There's either an injury or he might have said something to piss off the organization.
Actually, I heard that on the radio that he requested it, or that he didn't want to play there. So they must have been saying that he was going to be like riding the pine or something.
You got to think about Buffalo. Our what's the word I'm looking for? The environment. There's a level of this is what we require you to do, and if you don't like it, look what Coach did last year.
Yeah.
What did he do? I can't remember who it was. He benched him and then he cut him. Was it last year? Was it defensive line?
Oh, Gruden?
Who was that?
No,
He's talking about
Sean
McDermott.
Yeah.
I mean, so
that was what, week 3 or something like that? Week 4?
Yes, who was it? I remember that.
Yeah, they've done that to a number of players, man. I mean, like
the culture. Okay, that's the word. Buffalo now has a culture, and I truly think that they don't care who you are. The NFL has changed so much. They don't care if you're a Terrell Owens or Chad Ocho. They don't care.
Mm.
It's about that. It's a winning culture now, and I think Sean and Bill Belichick and Sean Payton probably are the last older do your job coaches in the league. And as much as we hate the Patriots, Bill Belichick is a do your job kind of coach. Don't do your job, get out. Bye.
Dude, I say it all the time. McDermott is way more. He's like a likable Belichick. Like he gives you a little bit more. Like he gives you like the respect and like that like aw shucks Opie from Andy Griffith's show kind of like likability, where Belichick's he's a dick.
Like, played football.
Yeah.
The other team did better than we did, so that's why we
but
lost.
But if you put their press conferences up next to each other, they're not saying any more than what the other one's saying. Right. Sean McDermott's just likable enough, and he learns your name, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, Jake. What happened was we just didn't play well enough to do that, and we got to stay on task." And he does all those like hype words and buzzwords, and like And
he goes up and down. He's not monotone.
Yep. And it's like, hey, yeah, man, okay, I understand what you're saying. And really, all he said was like, we didn't play well enough to win. It's like trust the process. playoff caliber. Like those are all just like easier ways of saying play football, right? Like that's it.
True that.
So you guys were talking. I have notes written here, and I watched the defensive line specifically this Green Bay game, and I know their starters weren't in there, but Love is in there. He's obviously their potential quarterback of the future. And they have
he's not.
You don't think so?
No.
But what I wrote down is no stunts. I didn't see any stunts on the defensive line. Obviously, stunts more are brought to the defensive scheme for pass rush because you're trying to get somebody open to get in the backfield. Obviously, bull rushes and trying to fill gaps.
How'd that work out for Love?
What's that?
How'd that work out for Love? We ran a basic defense against him, and he did awful.
Yeah. I mean, he forced a couple passes, which
he threw one, just lobbed it up in the end zone.
Mike the High got that one.
What I'm trying to do here, guys, is get you excited about that defensive line play. I think there's a lot more to offer there. I think the Bills know what they have. I think they have a lot more to, like I said, there weren't stunts, there weren't anything like that. I think Oliver, it may take Lutuli a couple weeks to get involved and comfortable. Sorry, guys.
Scott, I'm going to cut you off really quick. But
I thought Lutuli looked good.
I'm on vacation.
All right, so here's the thing, right? So the Packers, they drove down the field and they got stopped. They drove, stopped.
Bend, don't break.
Okay, yeah, bend, don't break. This is the preseason. What makes you think that wasn't part of the plan where let's let the running game go a little bit so we can still see these defensive guys out there for more than 4 and out? Let's get them out there for 8 and 10 plays on a drive. Shut them down when we need to. Start over again.
Yeah.
Let them drive a little bit, bend but don't break. Shut them down. You know what I mean? So you never know. I was thinking about this on the drive home today, how our defense kind of struggled with the run game and how last year we were always on our defense, but they're a bend but don't break type of team. And it's like Frazier's been doing this for a long time.
Right.
Every game in and game out. What makes you think that they didn't have that let's bend, let's wait for them to make a mistake instead of going 125% all the time?
You're 125% right.
You know what I mean? So sometimes that's the game scheme. Sometimes that's the plan. Bend, don't break. They're going to get 400 yards.
That's why Jared's the host, because he's 125% right.
Jared, since you're the host.
Asked and answered.
Asked and answered.
You brought that with you on vacation?
Of course he did. He had to pick it
up. Dude. I'm telling you, man. Listen, you guys win this stuff for free. Part of the deal is that it spends the night with Scott, okay? I had to do it. You guys all have to do it too.
Leave a comment tonight. Don't just come on and watch the show. Leave a comment and you'll automatically be entered on the Fandemonium Wheel of Destiny for your chance to win that Beasley. You don't have to pay anything. You just say something. Say hi. Don't say Bill suck. We'll be pissed. But just say anything.
Say wieners and wine. This is Ryan. How can I help you?
Say something, guys. And if you're watching, get your friends involved. We love to give stuff away. So does Buffalo Autographs. Not give them away, but we love to share the wealth a little bit and just come on, join up, get your stuff.
Sack up, Reed. That's what he's saying. I wanted to say a little some shout outs here to some people that are hanging out. We got Chancey Shank, our boy that's always hanging out, right? We got Brent Thompson, his whole family, and also his whole history of ex-wives and mother-in-laws and everybody else is on here. We got some new people here. We got Julie, man.
Say that one, Swank.
Shinzuis.
That's Mauser, probably. It's probably Julie Mauser.
Oh, okay. We got our boy Chris Dutcher, Buffalo Spartan, Tom Pedito, or Troy Pedito. My bad, Troy Pedito. John Johns. We got them all here, man. Patrick Hughes though and Brent Thomason, they have this like thing going back and forth about how they're saying that I'm a slow chugger, dude, and I shotgun the shit out of that beer. And I'll tell you right now, just watch.
If we can get up to 40, you can watch it all over again.
Watch your step. Watch your mouth. Okay, no.
Get up to 50 and I'll give away a jersey.
Yeah, guys, we have about 34 on right now, which is pretty fucking awesome. Oh my God. Pardon my language. I'm on vacation.
You're wrong. We have 38 on right now.
2 more, we chug a beer. 2 more, we chug a beer, guys.
Oh shit, dude! I think it's over. I think. Yeah, that's 41 right there, boys. That's 41 right there.
Right, hold on. I want to say this real quick.
Listen,
we got about a half an hour left. And I want to tell you
be on the show.
that Ryan Hickman and BuffaloAutographs.com, and no, just Buffalo Autographs, the Facebook page, Facebook exclusive. Go to his Facebook or Venmo or Cash App him and put in the code 247 BF. You can get an Allen jersey for $260 right now, only for this show, only during the live stream, and a Singletary jersey for just $70. 18 to 20% off, just like that. Get them now before this half an hour is up. Now,
listen,
we just hit 40 plus.
Do we have to?
Oh yeah, and also I'm gonna hit the rules
Do
up
we
here.
have to?
All beers must be finished. Also, I would encourage the 24/7.
Who's chugging my beer for me?
You're
curious.
chugging. Get Parker up.
I don't have a beer. I have a beer that's already like half gone.
Fandemonium Mafia. This is awesome. We love this.
Yo, listen, if you want to be involved in this, you chug your beers, you do your shotguns, you do whatever, you take a little video, you send it to us, and you will be posted. This is to all you guys.
Oh,
man.
Jared's drinking my beer for me.
Oh, hell yeah.
There you go.
All right, I must say I
chugged a beer.
I haven't done this since college, so.
Well, Jared, you got 2 beers you got to chug. Where's the other one?
Uh-oh.
Jared.
To be fair.
So
Okay.
Swank,
everywhere.
Jared's good at chugging. Are you going to be a little shotgun faster than he can chug it?
I think so.
Yeah, he will. Like I said, I haven't been able to do this in forever. I'm gonna have to back
Who's
up.
counting it down? If
Cookie,
Ryan's
you got
not
yours?
chugging, he's
I'm
counting it
ready.
down.
I'm ready.
All right, guys.
5, 4, 3,
Thank you,
2,
Fandemonium.
1. Whoa! That was pretty close. Wow.
Thank you.
Hey,
Let's go. Let's go, Buffalo.
Guys, that's
Hey,
awesome.
Wait a minute, real quick. Did you guys hear that we're the first team in preseason to shut down that play for the crowd noise? They had to stop the game.
Yeah.
Oh, did they really? That's
Expect
awesome.
anything different. That's awesome. Thanks for chugging with us, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, just because it's fun, my dad popped in and there's a little lag on YouTube, so he came on the show just in time to see us chug beers.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
I gotta clear this out now.
There's so much air that went in there.
I saw so much air.
All right.
All right, guys, good job. Fandemonium, you guys rock.
Oh,
All right, you guys want to talk about this?
Brent
Green
Thomas
Bay,
says,
Green Bay?
hold on, Brent Thomason says, Jesus Christ, y'all are as slow as molasses going uphill. But he says it in his sweet southern accent, like, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Y'all are slow as molasses.
There you go.
boy, I tell you
There it is
what.
right there. That's it, too.
I tell you what.
We've got the southern accent right with us. You don't even have to pretend
Hell
there,
yeah.
Swanks. Ryan's got it right
I'll
now.
leave it up to the professionals, man.
There you go.
Just like you
Hey,
guys
guys.
should leave chugging up to me.
Stickers. All you got to do is PM us your address. We send you one. You put it on the back of your car, your Xbox, your PS4, PS5, whatever. Get some stickers, man. That's free. That's nothing. Just PM us.
We're up to 44 right now.
Nice.
Awesome.
Six
Got
away.
another-
Six away.
Did you,
Buffalo Autographs gives away a Devin
Did you guys
Singletary
see
jersey.
there's a new comment here. Someone
Yeah.
hasn't been on.
Keith Sproul.
Yeah.
What up? Yes,
Texted
part of
me
the-
at the beginning of the show and was like, "Man, y'all beards are weak." And I was like, "Oh, I just trimmed mine the other day."
Yeah, Keith, with that comment, you're in the running for that Beasley jersey, bud.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, talk shit. You could win a jersey. It's that easy.
So guys, just so you're aware, if we hit 50 at once, there's a Singletary jersey coming up for grabs. On top of that Beasley jersey we got for you, so keep them coming.
Excuse me.
All
What
right.
do we got next year, Jared? We still talking roster?
Yeah, let's talk about roster now.
All right.
Guys, they're down to the 53. I have a list here of people they cut. They cut quite a bit of people, obviously.
PBR.
I'm not. Yeah, PBR. Jake Fromm, Davis Webb, Antonio Williams, Tanner Gentry, Isaiah Hodgins, which I was hoping for, Steven Sims, Nate Becker, Jacob Hollister, Quentin Morris, Reed Ferguson, Elijah Griffin, Cam Lewis, Nick McLeod, Rashad Wild Goose, Josh Thomas, Mike Love, Brandon Bryant, Jack Anderson, Jordan Devey, Jameel Douglas, Bobby Hart, fan favorite, Joe Gills, Harris, and Mark Lee. They've been cut, plus a couple others, so they have the 53-man roster now. Anybody on there? Anybody still on the team that you're surprised with? Josh, I'm going to lead with you, bud.
But Jared, I just want to tell people, just to clarify, IR, people get put on IR tomorrow, for which people can be brought back for the practice squad. So they have to do this to make it 53. And once there's IR dedicated people, then they can start bringing these guys back. Go ahead.
There you go. Yeah, Josh, anybody disappointed seeing him going, or anybody excited that made the team?
Andre Smith.
Okay. Josh Cook took a different look. He looks like
Josh, you're in a different box.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right. I don't care. Go ahead, man.
No, go ahead.
I'll go later. I don't care.
Go, Josh. You're up, Joshy.
Do it up, Josh.
I was really pulling for, Tanner Gentry to make it. I just wanted to see, if him and Josh still had something, but, he just didn't have it. And then the Hollister thing is a big shot. I expected, but
I think there's something weird going on. I think Hollister is coming back. I think they're just it's like a parking lot deal. That's what they've been calling all these things, where it's like, hey man, you're cut, but like hang out.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
Wait till tomorrow, like whatever. I think it's a little. So I think I speak on this a lot, where it's like we have to get out of the mindset of like where we've been for the last 17 years.
Right.
Because in my brain, I'm like, dude, Hollister showed out in preseason. Like, he was doing great. And he's a veteran presence, and him and Allen have a history. And, with Dawson Knox, like, you need a safety blanket. And in my heart, I want Tommy Sweeney instead of Hollister. Like, I absolutely do, because I think that if he can stay healthy and he can show it on the field, like, you could have a really dynamic, like, 1 and 2 with him and Knox.
Yeah.
I think we're all getting caught up in like playing it safe, because we're like, there was this really long period of time where like we weren't a good football team. And like that's over, it's over. We're a good football team. We're going to be competitive. We have a lot of pieces, and we're at the point where now we have enough pieces where if one fails, that might mean that it'll be a little harder for us to get into the championship game. Whereas for the last 17 years of the drought, it was, if we don't have this one guy, the season's over. Right? So it's like, that's kind of how I'm looking at it, and trying to get my mind reset to where, like, just because I like this guy doesn't mean that he's like the end all be all. They know what they're doing. Trust the process. Blah, blah, blah. But that being said, I did want Hollister, man, and I think he makes his way back on this roster.
I think he makes his way back too. Last I knew, Sweeney had like an ankle injury or something, so he may be something they may put on IR for a couple weeks, for the 4 or 6 weeks, whatever it is, and bring Hollister right back. And they did that last year a couple times with a couple players, so you never know. But they only kept 2 tight ends, and I think Reggie Gilliam is playing that hybrid tight end HB/fullback position, which I'm excited for personally, because I think
I'm excited for him. That's what I was going to just jump on.
Well, Jared,
Gilliam, I'm excited for that guy. Fullback, we're leading the way for Singletary and Moss.
You've been saying fullback all the time. Bills don't carry fullback. They're finally going to have one. But I think he's going to take carries away from – he's going to piss off fantasy football owners because of that goal line carries. But like I said, Josh Allen just signed that big contract. I think you put a fullback, his head into that line rather than Josh Allen trying to get that 1 yard. You save him a little bit longer than the longevity part of it. So I like that Reggie Gilliam. He's put from Tulsa, and he's been showing out ever since he came in at the fullback position, HB back, and then tight end. So I think he's very versatile, and you know how McDermott likes those versatile players.
Yeah. Ryan, Andre Smith, huh?
Love the guy.
Oh, Ryan, that guy was all over the place.
Listen, this guy's got speed. This guy's a monster.
You need to diss the fields.
He is just a monster. He is quick. He attacks the ball. He reads the running backs for the fakes. I mean, he's just overall, in my opinion. He's probably one of the best underrated linebackers in the league as we speak right now.
And he's on the Buffalo Bills, so that's
from what I've seen. From what I've seen, in my opinion, he could be taking somebody's job real soon.
You talking about Caveman Klein?
I don't think Klein.
I think have something to say about that.
I think Andre Smith has been impressive.
I think he could take Edmund's spot.
That big, huh?
Oh, that's a
We do.
Well,
And I'm
we do
sorry,
live
we've
predictions on this
lost
show.
connection with Ryan Hickman from Buffalo Autograph.
All right, Ryan, I like your take there, but here's the thing. Ready? Okay, if Edmonds doesn't step up, and
That's my thing.
How many games does it take before McDermott's like, listen, let's give this guy a chance to see what happens? One game, okay. After the first game,
This is Sean's defense.
right? Okay.
I mean, Sean, we said in the beginning of the show, it's that culture. You're either going to attack that ball and do what we drafted you to do, or here's Andre, who wants it more clearly. And that's what I look at. Do you want it more, or are you taking these preseason as a
Swank's best?
Yeah, but that's the thing.
I will say this.
Sorry,
I will
no,
say this.
I got nothing to say
Edmonds
about
is
what the
30
current
pounds
thing
away
is,
from
but
being a defensive end for the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
50.
47 is where we're at.
Ooh. And Brent Thomason, I know I'm crazy.
But hey,
I can see
Ryan,
you.
Ryan, you know, we get the wheels rolling right here, and I'm one of the most open-minded people you could think of. And when you start talking about that stuff,
Makes sense.
and I think about how tall Edmonds is, and if he gains 30 pounds, he is exactly what the Bills love in defensive ends.
Right.
Truth.
Look at Russo. He doesn't have a lot of meat to him at all. But
Nope.
I guarantee you he will by next summer.
Yep.
Look at Moss. Look what Moss did. Holy crap! Or not Moss, Singletary. I'm sorry.
Singletary. You got Singletary. You got Epinesa changing his body for the team. You got a lot of people. I think that Horrible Harry Star. You got Horrible Harry who came in and he looked like a completely different lean ass version of himself. Like there was just something different about him. I'm so upset that he got hurt, and I think he'll end up on IR and all that stuff and whatever. But yeah, I mean these people are like these guys are committed to changing their body to make the team just that much better, and it's nuts, man. It's nuts.
Well, they have the great facilities there, and they have the great training staff. And the Buffalo Bills have had a great training staff for the longest of times. Even when that tight end Everett, remember when he got knocked out, and the reason why he's walking today is because of the training staff. So they've always been.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they've always been known for their physical therapy, their training, their physical, their training, PT, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm repeating myself, but so it doesn't
European
surprise
stuff.
me that they're slimming down, getting bigger, adding muscle, getting faster. It's just
That's why I'm
what
so
it
pumped
is.
about AJ Epinesa. He's going to be a
Yes.
difference maker this year. And he's flying. That Superman sack that he had last week was crazy. I was like, he's here. He's here. Just keep going, Epinesa. Just keep doing it.
Yeah. So to your point, Jarrod, Terrell Owens. If you go back to what previous players have always said about Buffalo, is we've always had the best medical staff.
Mhm.
We've always had the best training staff, which is really, really a good reputation to have. So
yeah, players want to come.
Hey, man.
That's part of the reason they want to come here is because they know they'll be taken care of. So,
That's what Cole said, right? When people were dogging him about coming from Dallas.
right.
So
But did you guys catch the interview that Trey did on the sideline? Trey White. That's why I love this guy. He named off like 3 cornerbacks he's personally trying to help mold. So he knows he got his contract. He's paid, right?
Mhm.
But for him to take that bridge and to help the younger kids, man, that says a lot about you and how you represent this team in the city. And for me, I love Trey, man. For saying that, I love you even more. So
No, you're right, Ryan. The players that come in with the mentality of, I know my role, and if I can make someone underneath me that may spell me for a down or two, if I can make them better, then I'm going to get my ultimate. They're going to help me get to the ultimate goal, which is a Super Bowl.
right.
Even if it's the corners talking to wide receivers, listen, I was able to read you because you started looking to the left right before you did your out pattern. That's the stuff that the Bills are doing. I'm reading you this way. I'm teaching my young guys this way, and it's all for the same goal, is to make that Super Bowl.
yeah.
I know you guys don't want to talk about this, but did you guys real quick? Did you guys find it really odd that Bill Belichick cut Cam? There's no bridge quarterback for that rookie. I was kind of shocked.
I wasn't, dude, because
You were?
Cam's play was so horrible. And, like, the only reason he would have kept him is to try and save face over a decision he made to sign him, but what they signed him for was nothing. So
that's why I was like, where does this rookie is if this rookie's that good for Bill Belichick to cut a bridge quarterback?
Yeah.
Wow, that's finally some competition because honestly, last year in the division there was no competition.
No,
there wasn't
nothing.
And I despise when I look on Facebook or what, and New England's gonna be the. I don't think New England. I don't think there's a team in the AFC East that's that good except us.
No, you're right. You're 100% right.
I mean, I see some competition in Tennessee, obviously Kansas City, but I truly think that it's us in Kansas City in the AFC. Tennessee could pop up. Indianapolis, I was on the show a couple of weeks back. I said they were going to be good. Now they're not. Things change.
Mike Vogt said Hoyer got cut too. So Hoyer was another quarterback that had experience from New England. So are they just going to throw him to the Wolves?
So something's weird because like Stidham.
That's what I was saying.
Stidham's like he's not going to be. I don't think he's going to be on the roster because I think he's like tweaked up too. Like he's going to end up on IR. I was listening to WGR while I was mowing the lawn before the show, and they were saying the same thing where it was like so.
It's odd.
Shope was saying like, "Oh, Brian Hoyer is like everyone's favorite backup quarterback," and then like the news came in that he got cut, and he was like,
"So it makes me wonder: are they making a trade for what's his name down in Texans?"
If they do that, they're idiots because that kid's gonna end up in federal prison.
What do they want?
You won't
3
play
first rounds?
They want
3 first rounds
and 2 second rounders.
Yeah,
and they're not budging.
A guy who's going to go.
Well, can we veer off that and talk about how stupid the owner for the Miami Dolphins is?
Yeah.
Like he publicly came out and said that they want him, like they're trying to actively get him, and Brian Flores, like, dude, I started out like having a ton of respect for him, and then being like, "What are you doing?" And then being like, "Okay, maybe it's out of his control," and then being like, "What are you doing?" And now I'm thinking it's like totally a Jerry Jones, Jimmy Johnson kind of thing. Like,
that's what used to happen in Buffalo, though. Honestly,
yeah, with Ralph for sure.
Yeah. I mean that some of the things, like the way we let Thurman go, I was like, really? I was a kid.
The way we drafted C.J. Spiller.
Yeah, and exactly. There was some things that I actually met Fred right after that, and his twin brother, by the way, which both are huge at the time. But yeah, that's the history. That's football. Football's a business. It's not.
That's exactly.
We're not friends.
Yeah, and if you start being friends with everybody, that's when you lose.
I think fans forget that.
Yeah,
I truly think. I really think fans honestly forget this is a business from the top down, and I'm talking from the Shield, NFL. They run the show. So I'm not one to be conspiracy theory, but that play against the Texans, 2-3 years ago, when it should have been a touchdown for the Bills when he dropped it in the end zone, or whatever the crap, and then this mysterious guy comes out and goes, "Come on."
Yeah.
The mysterious black ref, the guy.
Yeah.
All black.
Yeah.
The guy who's been in the league forever.
It's the Shield.
Says the guy fumbled it, and it was a touchdown picked up by the Bills.
And what did they say? You have to use common sense? Is that what their excuse was?
See,
yeah.
Dude, oh, God. I really think, is that when, did we start the show around there? Or was that the night? I think it was. I think that's when we started doing the K-Gun. And one of the things that I said was, like, there has never been a point in NFL history where there's been a call made on a player's intention, like an interpreted intention. Like, no, he was fair catching it. Like, no way.
He meant to catch that ball. He dropped it, but
I'm a Bills fan, dude. I've seen 37 years of like plays that are like, no, he didn't mean to do that. He was doing this. And guess what? It never got called back on us ever. And now this guy's like, well, he meant to fair catch it. Like, I don't give a shit, dude. It doesn't matter.
There's a reason why that referee, the umpire in the end zone, made the call like he did. Like, don't give me the ball. It's still live.
Yeah.
There's a reason why.
Yeah, he threw his hands up.
That's 100% right.
Because he knew the rule.
Love that. It wasn't someone that was there his first year. This guy's been there a while.
Yeah.
That's why, I mean, that for fans, I mean, it sucks obviously because we have a little bit of bias, but in reality, the NFL will run the business.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Period.
They'll get their product.
100%.
There's no way. I mean, I know there's some guys out there who go, oh, it's all rigged. I don't believe that, but I do think they took the top tier teams this year. I mean, we blew through people and surprised the hell out, even not, in my opinion, surprised the hell out of the NFL.
Yep.
There was no way they knew at week 3, week 4, there was no way they were going to stop the Buffalo Bills from coming out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're talented, built right now. Our franchise is probably one of the best franchises that we've ever had besides the 90s run. And I'm happy to be a Bills fan right now, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
And that's another thing I was thinking about. Go ahead, Swank, quick.
Oh, no, I was just. Oh, you telling me how long I can talk for?
I knew once I said quick because I have my thought in there. It's going to go away.
Make it
Go.
quick, Swank.
Write it down.
So for me, I'm going to tell you right now, I think at 37 years old, this run of Buffalo Bills, like history dynasty, not that, like, I mean, the 90s, that'll always be like chiseled out in stone, right? But this, to me, is more fun because I think I know more about the game. I'm invested like way more than I was or even had the ability to be at like 10 years old or 13 or whatever. I think this is more fun because to me it's like the perfect combination of skill and like they're having fun, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Trey White, like Deion Doc, all these dudes are just having a great time playing football. So you have like that era of like Ryan Fitzpatrick and Stevie Johnson and Fred, like that was a really fun time and a really bummer like spell of Buffalo Bills history. But those players were really fun. And then back in the 90s, it was like Bruce was fun. Cornelius Bennett and Darryl Talley, they were fun. But like it was more, we're going out here, we're getting business done. This is like the perfect combination to me of like a super entertaining, fun-loving group that are like
they're getting the business
talented out of their ass and just can get it done. You know,
and man, they love each other. They make that well known.
100%.
They get along.
Well, thank God Josh moved. I thought he froze there for a second.
That's what I was getting to.
Sorry, we're at 45, man. We're dancing right on it.
We're like dancing right there. I know it's like
5 more.
Come on. But I was gonna say quick is I'll even make myself quick.
Hey Jarrod, quick.
I've said this last year when we had some people make a negative, because on every Sunday we have a thread going on during the game that we could talk back and forth. And you believe there's only a small group of people, maybe 1 or 2, and we all know who they are. And Scott says they're the same person every time. Mm-hmm. They're negative. And if you're waiting just to watch playoff football, what's the sense of watching football at all? My thing that I've been thinking about today is this team is having fun in the preseason. Why aren't we enjoying the ride now? You should be. Enjoy it now, and game in and game out, week by week. Enjoy every game. Swank, I have the same feeling. This season has something special. You feel it already in the air. Enjoy the ride. Don't miss the good stuff to get to the great. Enjoy the whole time.
100%
enjoy the journey.
It's the journey. Yeah. It's 100% the journey, man. And it's not just like if you're a new Bills fan and this is the start of your journey, like good for you. Like, because it wasn't the start of mine, you know, like the start of mine was like this amazing season ended by wide right, and then another amazing season ended by a loss to the Redskins, and another 2 amazing seasons ended by the Cowboys, and then a bunch of disappointment, right? And to me, like I don't think it matters where you started, but I take a lot of pride in being like, dude, for all this time, whether they won 4 games or they won 7 games or they won fucking 15 games, like I was there. I watched every game. I rooted every time. There was never like anything where I was like forget this team. I'm done. I'm walking away. I can't do it anymore.
I said that every week.
Right?
I still sat down and watched the damn game.
But you came back, didn't you?
Flip the table.
That's the thing, man. Came back. This is the thing. These last couple seasons have made those 17 years and that whole thing worthwhile. So wherever you came in, it's all about that, man. It's about the Seattle game last year. It's also about the Chiefs game last year. There's like insane ups and downs. We are just like so lucky that last season played out the way all of us had hoped every season for the last 20 years had played out, right? Like a franchise quarterback, a crazy wide receiver, an adequate defense, like, you know what I mean? Like, like enough to like be just competitive and like have something to be like, yeah, I am a Bills fan. What about it? Want to fight? Okay.
Swank, I'm glad you said that, Jarrod. I'm glad you brought it up because I hate the 24/7 Buffandemonium's horn, but even after a loss,
shoot it.
If you think the Bills are still going to come out and win the rest of the games, the rest of the season, that's our site. You will never see us on this site bash our Buffalo Bills because it's a process, as the Buffalo Bills always say. And
unless Dick Jerome is the head coach,
if you've gone through all that we've gone through, you know, we don't need to be on these fan pages and these podcasts and live streams that just want to say, okay, well, let's start thinking about next season. This is a group of guys that I love talking every Tuesday with, because it doesn't matter what happened the past week. We're gonna take it, and in the next week we're winning. And we're gonna tell you how we're gonna win, and we're gonna tell you how we're gonna love every minute of it. You need to enjoy the journey. If just like basketball players that just watch March Madness, they are out there. But you might as well, if you're a Bills fan and they only play 16 games, 17 games now in a season, enjoy the journey, because each game means something. And, you know, there's a division you got to win. It's just a lot that goes into it. And join us and let's watch every game week by week, every week. And just to throw this out there, 24/7 Buffandemonium is going to have like every day interaction pieces, so keep an eye out, because we're going to have our what are you drinking, what are you wearing, we do every Sundays. We'd like to know what you're drinking for the game and what you're wearing. We do live videos. We'd love to see your live video. Score predictions on Saturdays, little polls during the week, and then obviously our show on Tuesdays. So we get involved, we get the fans involved, and we love the participation, and that's why we're 7,000 strong right now, and that's because we're doing what we're doing and people love what we're doing. So join up.
Damn, man, that vodka has just made you. You're like the Malcolm X of Bills podcast, bro. Like we didn't land on Rich Stadium. Rich Stadium landed on us.
All right, Brett.
Hey guys, we gained some more viewers there. I tell you,
we did.
We have 50.
They felt your energy.
I want to give away, guys. I think people forget, man. I want to give away stuff,
dude.
Man.
I'm telling you, like the closest we hit was 48. And that is like, and we're at, oh man, right now we're at 42, 41.
Oh, no.
So that's, oh man, yeah.
But we text my ex-wife.
Listen, we can go over a little bit if everybody's cool.
We are coming close. We are coming close. If you leave a comment during the live stream, you automatically enter a Fandemonium Wheel of Destiny for this.
All stained up because Scott keeps tupping it in his lap there.
Tupping it? What's
tupping it?
Tupping it.
Beasley.
There
you go.
Yeah, let's talk about this Rager a little bit more here, huh?
Right. So September 10th, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. The Rochester Regency Hyatt Regency of Rochester.
Cut. Take it again. Go ahead.
And go.
September 10th, the Hyatt Regency of Rochester and 24/7 Buffandemonium are getting together to have the regular season Rager. We're going to have a live show. We're going to have raffles, food, booze, and most importantly, Buffalo Bills fans all getting together 3 days before that season opener against the Steelers. I allude, Buffalo's doing their thing, but if you don't want to travel that 2 hours to get there, we have a big fan base here in the Rochester, New York area. Huge fan base. And we would hate for you guys to miss out on such a big event. Come out and join us, and we'll talk Bills football.
Hey, real quick, Josh, are you the one that hooked me up? And
yeah, that's me.
Did you get your package?
No.
All right.
How have we done this show for an hour and you guys didn't know, or he didn't know that was...
I know. I was wondering. Like, I'm thinking, man, I got this guy hooked up for a weekend, in a hotel room, and like it hasn't come up yet. I'm like,
Do I bring it up? Is that why you freeze, Josh? You just
I don't know, because
This is yours.
to be honest with you,
Oh, Josh.
I drank 4 beers. Oh, no way.
Trey White.
Trey White, man.
Oh, no way. Oh,
This is yours.
Listen, dude, don't send
You're
it to
an
Scott.
animal, man.
Don't send it to Scott, dude, because it won't come back the same way.
Gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't know how much you know, but
I told you
COVID
before,
almost
man. I
killed
don't want
me.
anything, man. Shit, I was happy to help you out.
Nah, Josh, I got you. Text me. Text me.
All right, I'll text you after the show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
else
for
we
the
got,
record,
guys?
I keep freezing because I've drank 4 or 5 beers since the show started. So.
I've drank one. I asked my wife to go to the store. She's like,
right now.
That chug did you in, didn't it?
It did. It really did.
Did you hear my regular season Rager little rant right there? That chug did me in. I was a bad.
Guys, this is a great show. I know all good things have to come to an end eventually. I want to thank Ryan Hickman from www.buffaloautographs.com for joining the party. I want to thank Josh from the Hyatt Regency in Rochester for joining. Guys, what we do really quick is last thoughts. Ryan and Josh, I'll have you go last so you can kind of hear what we say, and then you guys can go from there. Guys, Fandemonium, we almost hit 50. We definitely hit 40. We chugged a couple beers. We love you all. We appreciate everything that you guys do for this Facebook page, this live feed, the K-Gun Report. Again, we wouldn't be here without you. But, Scott, I'm going to let you lead the way. Take a deep breath, clear the vodka, and go.
The Bills have 2 weeks to prepare. Fandemonium, Mafia, take 2 weeks to prepare. Not a lot going to happen in the next 2 weeks. Some people are going to be signed to the practice squad and all that stuff. Maybe a couple moves, but get your tickets to the game. Get your meals prepped. Get your jerseys ready. And if you're not doing anything Friday, 3 days before the season opener, Rochester, the Hyatt Regency at Rochester, we're having a party. It's $10 to just get in. That's all. And you come hang out with us. You can do whatever you want with all the rest of your money. You can buy some raffle. You can get some extra raffle. You can buy some food, buy some booze. But the best thing is just hanging out with Bills fans. Us Bills fans are crazy. And if you get a whole bunch of us together, we're going to have a good time regardless of what you do. So
a
it's
good
an easy
safe
drive.
time at the Regency.
Yep, 6
we're
to
not
10.
breaking tables.
And if you watch the next couple, maybe next week's episode, you never know. The Hyatt may be offering something a little special for you all.
Swank, what you got?
Well, this was a very fun show, man. It was super fun. On behalf of real quick, Jarrod and Rich Vodka drinking, vacation going Scott, and the rest of us here. Thanks so much for tuning in, man. That 40 plus thing, we're hitting that average still. We're way over 40. Just cruising. So, I mean, this thing keeps growing and growing and growing, and it's all because of you guys, and thank you so much. We just have so much fun talking Bills football, and it's getting so close right now. Like, literally, I'll say, since it's 9 on a Tuesday, like, we're a week and a half away. And, man, it's just going to be such a good season. I'm so excited. Thanks so much to Cookie for coming out and representing the Hyatt and being a good friend and hooking us up with a place to host the Rager this year and hopefully for many years to come. And thanks so much to Ryan for being a great dude and sponsoring the show and giving all of our viewers something to get excited about. I don't know, man. It's a great community that we have, and just means a lot to be hanging out with all you guys. So, if you want to be part, and I'm really dragging this out so we can get to 50, by the way.
Joey Hatch just jumped on. So
also, you better get your daughters and your ex-wives and your husbands and your brothers and your crazy Uncle Larry to put a little comment in so you can win that Beasley jersey, because we got a Cole Beasley jersey up for grabs just if you comment right now straight from buffaloautographs.com, sons of bitches. So, you can catch us every Tuesday night from 8 to 9-ish p.m. for the K-Gun Report. You can catch us on YouTube, catch us on Facebook Live. You can go out on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, catch the audio. We're always posting stuff at 24/7 Buffandemonium. We're going to have new shirts coming out for the Rager. We got new stickers coming out for the Rager. OMG, LOL, BRB. It's craziness.
I bet if I was giving away a Diggs jersey, we'd hit like 100.
Go to this site.
Oh, we
Go
just
watch
did.
this
We
guy.
just did. You're not giving
We
it away.
hit 100?
Yeah.
Brian, do you have any closing thoughts?
Listen, Mafia means family. And that's something I want everybody to remember when you're out at these backer clubs and when you're out at this event at the Hyatt. If you find yourself disagreeing with somebody, don't make it a big deal. All right. The Bills are a great franchise. We have we are the best fans in the league. Just remember, treat each other with dignity and respect. And, always support the BuffaloAutographs.com, Buffalo Autographs on Facebook. Other than that, guys, honestly, I love hanging out with you guys. This is a great show. And I love the comments. I actually watch my phone on the comments. I'm trying to drag this out, hit 50. And the reason why we do so much for 24/7 Buffalo Fandemonium and our other sponsors, Breaking Tables, Buffalo Cold Front Report. I'm just dropping that tonight because we will be working out something for them. But here's an announcement that I haven't told anybody. So this is breaking news. I haven't made this announcement at all.
You're a Patriots
I
fan?
warned. No. This is me throwing my dildo at you. I got it from my wife's drawer.
White Swank, open up.
So
That was so much fun.
There you go.
So Buffalo Autographs is becoming more and more official every day because we have the best fans. And because we're becoming the best fans, or having the best fans support us,
I didn't tell you guys
I am
this.
working out a merchandise deal to try to get Nike and NFL official shirts, pants, hats. I'm trying to get New Era. We got our sales tax. There's some NFL stuff that we have to work out. But it's about an 85% chance, 90% chance that it's going to go through. Even if it's a small portion to start out, we will be offering soon some nice clothes, some shirts, and I promise you I'll be able to beat the competition.
There's no doubt about that.
Listen, I told my partner, I was being facetious, kind of. I was trying to tell him, I was like, listen, I don't care to make $1. I'll make $1 and be happy. I don't care. I'm not in it for the money.
Yeah.
My competition might not want to hear that,
Yeah.
but I'm all about Buffalo fans. I love you guys. And I look forward to the future. I really do.
That's awesome. You can go to the Buffalo Autographs Facebook and www.buffaloautographs.com for more than just signed jerseys and merchandise. You can go for
What we're hoping for.
Buffalo Bills stuff, hopefully in the future. That's awesome. Mr. Josh Cook, what you got to say, bud?
Thanks for having me on. I mean, this is awesome. This is really cool.
This is the guy that hooked us up on the Hyatt. I forgot to send him a damn jersey.
It's different, like not commenting and actually being part
I'm
of the
such a
show. It's
douchebag.
actually pretty cool. Like,
Yeah,
no, dude, it's
dude.
cool, man. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to mute it.
Ryan's like, oh shit, I didn't hit mute.
Hey, what
Like,
the hell?
I
Hey,
was texting you like I didn't want anything, man. Like you said, man, Mafia means
Hi,
family.
Katrina.
Like I was so glad I could help you out. Like
It meant a lot to me, even though I came back with COVID.
I know. I felt super bad.
You know,
I told,
Ryan, that's
I
the
told
one room
lady
they didn't
that
clean.
hooked it all up.
That's the
I
one
was
that
like,
didn't
man,
get clean.
so bad.
Yo, okay,
So
so
bad.
listen, Ryan, you can make it all up. You just hand deliver that Tre'Davious white jersey to Josh
On
at the
September 10th.
Rager on September 10th.
Hey,
No big deal.
ask my wife. We were gonna surprise you guys. We were gonna fly up, and then because the flights are very, very affordable. Rochester was actually cheap for a rental.
Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
nothing. There's nothing here.
But
That's right. There's nothing there.
there was this thing about me losing like $1,000 worth of Parker's crap.
Yeah.
That kind of was like, do I really want to travel? Plus, I would have to leave the following day because I have to go support Walter and the Buffalo Backer Club in Orlando. The herd, go check those guys out. And that's where we'll be week 1. So it would be very, very tough.
Gotcha.
I still think he's coming out, guys. I don't know about you.
Yeah, if you know,
He's not coming up. No.
The boss said no. Okay.
If I do, it'll be a backpack.
So you're saying there's a chance.
And a suitcase with all of his shit in it.
Well, depending on what shit he brings, he can make a pretty good buck.
I'll bring the Bruce Smith for rent.
There
Got
you
a
go.
cot?
There you go.
There you go.
You can stay in my bed.
There you go. All right, season 2, episode 25 coming to an end. Scott, Swank, Josh, Ryan, always good to see you guys. We're definitely going to have you guys back on throughout the season, which brings us to another point. Next week, we're going to have a show on Tuesday. We're going to have a good old friend, Eric Gordner. We saw him last year on the show. He's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, so he's going to be going back and forth with him. So we can boo him all we want. Again, going back to what I said earlier, Fandemonium, you guys are amazing. You kept it up all night long, going back and forth. And Ryan, like you said, it's awesome watching these guys go back and forth in this comment section. It's just sweet. But I'm going to say it right now before the season starts. Enjoy this ride, because this is going to be a ride they're going to remember watching the game with your kids, your dogs, your sister, your aunts, your ex-wives, right, Swank? But it's going to be a season to remember. So start it off right. Keep pushing forward. Have the conversation with all your friends and family. And just love one another. And that's
Have the conversation with us.
Yeah. We'll see everybody next week, Tuesday, 8 o'clock for the season 2, episode 26. And as always, go Bills.
Go Bills.
Bills.
Hey.
Go Bills.
This is a dangerous group.